thought she would motivate me and tell me that things were going to be okay. But instead, she told me to take in consideration the thought of abortion or adoption for many reasons. For one, because my education would come to a stop, she thought, and she didn't want my future to be ruined. But one of the most absurd reasons she gave me was because my body would change and it would be ruined. And until this day, I believe that was the most disappointing thing she could have told me. I know a lot of us here worry about how we look, if we're too fat, if we're too skinny, if we look good in the clothes we wear, or we're just never satisfied with ourselves and our body. After having my baby, I was marked with stretch marks and left with baby fat, and it made me feel really self-conscious. And like other people, I believe there was a perfect body to up to, and that's not true. So body image among teenagers our age has been put like at a throne and makes it look like the world revolves around it. And I think we feel the need to fit into that norm of having the perfect body. So today I'm going to talk about the problem of body image among teenagers our age by first talking about the problem and then discussing the cause, and lastly talking about the effects. Okay, so the first problem is that the freshman 15 is true. According to the short report called Freshman 15 College Weight Gain is Real, written by Jennifer Warner, reviewed by Louise Chang on July 28, 2009, they stated, a new study shows that nearly 1 in 4 freshmen gain at least 5% of their body weight, on average of about 10 pounds during their first semester. So throughout the report, Jennifer explains some of the reasons why this occurs and that it's completely normal. So coming from high school, you have set times and a lunch and a set schedule. And coming into college, you're on your own, so it's a new lifestyle, and you have to figure out your timings for whatever you need to do. Another problem is advancement in technology. Wanting a perfect body has always been an issue, and the reason is because there's apps and photoshopping and computerizing that makes us believe that the perfect body exists when it really doesn't. So technology is inducing us to believe in the impossible. So I just talked about the problem, now I will explain some causes. One of the causes is school. On a personal experience, as an incoming freshman, I tend to binge eat a lot. When I feel pressured or when I feel stuck on homework or frustrated or having to prepare for a presentation like today, I tend to use food as a comforting method. Another cause is the media. So we all have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and other social networks that we use on a daily basis. And according to a BBC News report called The Social Media Impact on Body Image by Philippa Roxby, last updated in October 13, 2014, she says, social media has a huge effect on young people's body confidence. She explains because it cannot be ignored. Throughout the report, she explains that without our knowledge and without us noticing, we are letting the media influence us, and that's why our self-esteem and that's why we feel self-conscious all the time. So social media is a primary reason why we feel these emotions. So now I'm going to talk about some of the effects that this issue brings. One of the effects it brings is insecurity. So for me, sometimes I tend to wear loose clothes because I feel hidden and it makes me feel safe, and I don't really like wearing shorts or showing skin because I'm self-conscious about my body. I also have this friend who she doesn't like to go shopping with me because she gets really frustrated when she can't find the right size, or she finds some clothes that she likes but doesn't fit her. So she gets really angry and she starts saying how ugly she is, how fat she looks, and it's just she feels like she doesn't fit into the norm of having the perfect body that we should have. Another effect is health-related issues. Because we believe in the media so much, we let ourselves get easily convinced into believing that diet and pills work or waist trainers work, but it's really only hurting our health. We start to try new exercise routines or dieting methods that exhaust our body and end up making us feel lightheaded or nauseous. According to an article called The Impact of the Media on Eating Disorder in Children and Adolescents by Anne Morris and Deborah Katzman, last updated in June 2003, she says approximately 1% to 5% of adolescent girls meet the criteria for bulimia nervosa. Today, more than ever, adolescents are prone to concerns about their weight, shape, size, and body image, and as a result, diet to lose weight. So in the end, we're just hurting ourselves, and it's not right for us. So I just explained the effects about the issue of body image. Teens try and fit the norm of having the perfect body and don't realize the consequences that come with it. So today, I talked about the issue of body image. I talked about the problem, the causes, and the effects of it. So before having my baby, I was really self-conscious about my body. After having my baby, my self-esteem just dropped very low. But little by little, I've come to realize that the perfect body doesn't exist. And I think we shouldn't try to be more perfect than we already are.